Hey, what's up everybody? It's Teddy Pera here. Let's talk about anxiety. A friend of mine came over to my place last week. He wanted to talk with me about how the past few weeks were really being tough for him. When we were talking about this, he mentioned how difficult for him to control his feelings and thoughts, how hard for him to get some sleep at night. So, with his full permission, I recorded a part of our discussion so I can present this video to you all. So, this video is for everyone out there who needs a little help to get over it.
Teddy, Teddy,
Oh, hello Nathan. After a long time, how are you?
Teddy, how have you been?
Come on in.
Teddy, I came to meet you because I don't have anyone else to talk this with. You are my best friend, and I thought I'll get some relief if I talk to you about it.
Nathan, what is it?
The last couple of weeks were really tough for me. I cannot control myself. I become anxious and angry with everyone I talk to.
What were you going through in the last couple of days, and why you think your feelings make you anxious and you can't handle it anymore?
I had these feelings ever since I was a teenager. I thought it was normal, so I didn't do anything about it. Then they started taking over my head. When I was in university and studying for exams, I became anxious and scared all the time, and I thought I never going to pass them. I had a really bad experience dealing with my feelings and emotions. Now I'm doing a full-time job, and I've been going through the same panic attacks. Being anxious, constantly raising my heartbeat, having difficulty getting sleep at night, losing focus on what I'm doing, getting angry and can't control myself. Like all these difficulties I'm going through these days, I kind of lose control over myself.
So, let's summarize everything that Nathan is going through. Feeling anxious and scared to do things, cannot control feelings and emotions, getting panic attacks, constantly raising heartbeat, having difficulty getting sleep at night, losing focus, getting angry and can't control himself. To really understand the roots of anxiety and find out how human beings got it in the first place, we have to open the ancient book of Dark Verboten. This is the only book that reveals the true nature of humans and has the spells kept for hundreds of thousands of years as a secret to mankind. Anxiety is that constant feeling in your gut that something is so wrong. You need to act but don't know how or if it makes the situation even worse. It's that feeling of a void which make you avoid it. Constant feeling of judgment and feeling like you are doing everything wrong even though you're doing it right. Your mind becomes your biggest demon. I know, it sucks, right? Let's go to the page where it describes all the spells to fight against this demon. When you are onto something and you are anxious about it, just try to act on it. Doing nothing because you are afraid it can go wrong will make it even more worse than you think. What I do is I just stop giving a fuck about what others think. I just say to myself, what's the worst that's going to happen? If people laugh at me, then I laugh back and keep doing it until I finish what I have started. It would be better to start doing it wrong than thinking about how to perfect it. The second spell is do things by keeping someone attached to what you are doing. If you go to a party and you see someone alone and no one is talking to this person, go and talk to him or her. This gives you peace and build confidence in you. So you don't wait until someone else does a thing for you and you act on it immediately. Because you act instantly, there's no time your brain has to create anxiety. It is one of the most powerful actions you can take. This works like a snowball effect, and after a period of time, you feel independent and self-respected. Because your brain knows you're going to do it anyways, it'll support you with creative ideas to achieve what you want. The third spell is you have to understand the world keeps spinning with or without you. Life goes on. Most people need you as long as you are worthy to them. Make yourself stronger. You can stand by yourself even if no one is around you. You will surely enjoy your inner peace. One must develop skills to be more resilient. Nothing in your life is guaranteed, and there is little control over what you have. So bother only with what you can control and don't worry about what you cannot control, which means the external factors. This will train your somatic and stress response system to be more resilient. Take all your anxiety and replace them all with excitement. Forgive yourself, learn from it, and move on. Be kind to yourself. You can't please everyone. No matter how hard you try, there will be people around you who always criticize what you are doing. They will throw stones at you. Always remember, you will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks at you. Also, you must teach yourself to accept yourself unconditionally and decouple who you are from what your behaviors are. You will then cease on how you behave, what you do in various situations, from who you are, and thus stop nagging on yourself. Overcoming anxiety means doing something, thinking less, and training and practicing being positive. You have been practicing thinking negatively for a long period of time. This is not natural. So you have to practice again to think otherwise, which means to be more positive. Getting rid of the anxiety is almost like reprogramming the brain from years of bad thoughts that bring you down and fighting against them on a daily basis. It is like teaching ourselves how to be positive and think the best of ourselves. Keep these three things in your head all the time. Don't try to be perfect. Forgive yourself. Do things for the greater good. It doesn't matter whether it can affect multiple people or just a single person. Do it from your heart and don't expect anything back. So, if you do this exercise daily for a month, I guarantee you will cope with anxiety much better. Keep putting these spells on you for a month and you will get to the point where you think anxiety is just another feeling. That's it, my friend. Anxiety is an example of how powerful our mind is. But unfortunately, it tends to go against us if we don't keep it busy with a goal that makes us happy. You are not alone. Every single person out there in this world has anxiety. It's a gift we have received from nature to protect ourselves whenever there's a danger. Some people know how to deal with it and others don't. Dealing with the anxiety is a skill you can master over time. If you get into the habit of practicing the above spells, I guarantee you will easily muddle through it. Remember, there is no anxiety turn off button. It's always how you react on it. You can watch this video next, where I'm showing you practically how to step back from your busy life and becoming the best version of yourself. Make sure you check that one.